Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. We've got a unique game for you here. Some collegiate players added to the regular mix. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. The tip-off goes to Detroit. To the inside, and Shaq with the slam.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Magic
Johnson, good.
Nice job staying under control through that jump shot. Sometimes those can go sideways for shooting.
And the dunk by Edey.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome. Well, long-armed and broad-shouldered, Yaxel Lindenborg has a first-team All-NBA name, and his skill level stands out as well. At 6'9", able to pass, handle, and shoot, he is multi-tool.
Now, here's Johnson. The three connects from three-point range.
Nice seeing Johnson drain the three ball, proving how lethal of a scorer he can be.
Yeah, that's a great job of creating off the bounce and finishing with intent.
Here's Johnson, driving inside.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring numbers.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Now here's Johnson. He's got 6. The tray. And the basket by Chambers.
3 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's London out of the rafters. He punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
When he gets the ball in close, Maxwell wants to finish with authority.
Pass to Lindenborg. O'Neal inside. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Well, no matter how close you are to the rim, if the defense is lurking, consider moving the ball.
In the corner, Smith with it. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Johnson. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's Johnson following the bucket by the Pistons. Lindenborg, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And that one stings because he put some extra spice on it.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Johnson. Here's the teardrop. Edey with the rebound. For the finish. And then Smith with the dunk.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
First personal foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter.
15.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint. And how about the force on that finish by Smith? Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from...
Oh, man!
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
O'Neal wide open.
Shaquille O'Neal.
And the three ball is good. O'Neal's got 5 now.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Edey. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pocket 6. Here's Edey. Here's Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, if you give up that lane that easily, you got to expect he's going to attack the rim with some force.
Pass to Chambers. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Edey. Into the lane. And the dunk by Edey.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates?
Here's Lindenborg. And the rejection by Leonard.
Wow, did he time up that block? Strong defense at the rim.
Pass to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Finding the lane. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
Johnson right side. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Johnson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pistons. Pass to Chambers. Here's Lindenborg. Now Edey. He's defended by Edey. Edey gets the bucket.
Boy, Edey has a big presence in the paint. I like what he did there.
And here's Smith. Back to Johnson. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And they recover it. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Shaquille O'Neal. Second personal foul. First team foul.
There's 14 seconds left here in the second.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Magic Johnson. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Pistons. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Johnson outside. O'Neal on the wing. Drills the three-pointer. O'Neal's got 7.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Johnson, a wide-open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And that's how to attack the paint. Don't settle for the jump shot if you can get to the rim.
Takes it inside.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Pass to O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greggy lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. Now Johnson. To halt the run. The Thunder with another miss.
Let's go. No, I can't help it, I've been looking.